एप्लीकेशन दोबारा कनेक्ट करनी पड़ेगी आपको?
नहीं नहीं सर, वो
अच्छा, दैट इज ऑलरेडी वर्किंग।
जी।
चल ठीक है। अच्छा, so basically we were discussing about that profile option. In HR we have three types of user profiles. One is the HR business group. The second one is HR user type. In the HR user type, we have three more options, which we have HR with payroll user, and HR user. HR with payroll user means I want to give the whole access that this responsibility which is assigned to some user can access HR and payroll information. I want to give only the payroll information. Then I will select this. I want to give only HR information,
हम्म
or user can only access HR screens, something like that. So I can select HR only. So these are the basically the profile options. The second one and the third one is HR security. HR security profile, which is basically also have subcategories, but that will take a little bit more information. Security, yeah, spelling is fine. This is HR security, means under this security profile, we have to create different securities. Based on those securities, we will set those securities with, you can say, this application. As you see here, we have by default one CCL Farmer Private Limited, because this is a business group, and we can create a more security profile based on these. So what I will explain you in later sessions, that what are basically more security profiles which we can create, and then we will select those security profiles based on different responsibility. Now you can have an idea that as we discuss more about responsibilities, so as with the name of the responsibilities, as you know, that we have now super user. Super
हम्म
user is basically used in terminology used in most of the organization, that this wherever means CCL HRMS super user responsibility is there, we means we are giving everything, everything to that to this responsibility. And this responsibility is definitely is going to attach to with some user na,
हम्म
otherwise nobody can use that responsibility. So wherever when we will this means have a word of responsibility, you can now get an idea, okay, responsibility which we created, and definitely responsibility cannot be utilized until unless I will attach that responsibility with some user. Okay,
हम्म
so means super user is a user responsibility where we give the full access to, means for example in implementation consultant. Okay,
हम्म
means the implementation consultant or specialist consultant will will be those users who need to give, who need to access to all the functions, all the menus of the HR. Okay, and and for all the self service, for all the payroll. So these are the basically, now you will more get a better idea, that first we discussed about the application responsibility users. Now we are talking about the profiles which are predefined profiles. Okay, so we at least we have a knowledge that okay, when we are creating an HR course setup, or if there are any HR module is going to be implemented, we want to, what steps we want to take. So this is basically our third step after creating a business group. So for example, now if I want to, now I'm going to set that, uh, let me close this first. I want to give you one uh, predefined example, and then we will come to this profile option again. So here you can see CCL HRMS super user responsibilities attached. I click on people, I click on enter and maintain, and I want to see the information of employees. Okay. Now I will after this you will get more better idea, inshallah. So for example, now I click on find, I search it. You can see here that there are a lot of employees are already being created, which we didn't create. Okay,
Hmm.
we didn't create it. These are the why this is coming here, because the profile option is not set. Okay, so
Hmm.
once we will set the profile option. Okay, once we will set the profile option, then here you cannot see any employee.
Hmm.
Then only CCL HRMS user and CCL enterprise, whatever they have their employees, those employees will appear here. This is basically the security and the means data transactions which we will create. We can set based on responsibility level, and how it can we can achieve it. We can achieve it only and by setting the profile option based to this responsibility. Now I'm going to set the responsibility. After that you will see what will be the impact, inshallah. Hopefully it will work. We will click on application, we will click on human resource, the application, and we will click on the responsibility, CCL HRMS. I want to say that I want to set only HR business group, and the business group which we created. Okay, that will appear here. Basically there we it will not accept the space here, because we give the space. So
Hmm.
click find again. Now you see here, now you see this is coming as a vision corporation. So
Hmm.
whatever the employees data of all the employees, all the different companies is lying under vision corporation, it is showing to everyone, because they we didn't set here na.
Hmm.
We didn't set. Now what we will do, we will set the CCL, we will set CCL business group which we created. You get my point? This
Yes.
is the business group which we created. Now what I will do, I will set a business group here. Okay, and now I will set the user secure also here, the second profile option, user. Okay, so here I will set HR with payroll. Okay, I will set this, I will save it on a responsibility level. Now I will set my third profile option, which is the security.
Hmm.
Security, and the spelling is wrong, that's why it's not appearing. Yeah, security, TRIY, security. Now here you even you can see, means the security is set at site level. So if there is a site level, we it will appear to everyone. But now we are setting on a responsibility level. So you will
Yes.
get here different approach. Now I will save this information,
Hmm.
and based on that, now once I will come back to my responsibility, I will click on my people enter and maintain, which is basically the first screen here. Let us find here. Now you see, you have no data. See,
Hmm.
no data. Why? Because we restrict now. Now we restrict that responsibility based on our business group. Our business group, because you, as you know now, because once we created a business group, let me open you the business group as well first, so you will get inshallah much better idea. See, we established, we did the structure for the business, we the business group for CCL Pharma. Okay, and what we did, we say that under this business group, we have a structure which is based on our jobs, our positions, our grades, and our competencies, our cost of allocation key flex fields, all structure will be based on our business group. This is our business group. So now, whatever the structure we have created in last two sessions, you now may get an idea that based on that structure we created the business group, and now we are saying, okay, now this business group need to be set a profile option on a responsibility level.
Hmm.
Do you get uh, do you have understanding on this, which I'm trying to tell you now?
Yes.
Have you any confusion on it?
Uh,
Because now you see, because CCL HRMS super user,
hmm.
once we set the profile option, now you cannot see any other data. See, I write down percentage, I'm clicking on find, but I cannot find out because I restricted, and because I didn't create any new employee in this CCL. Because once I will create any employee, or I will upload any information from my previous history transaction data, then I can see all those information based on my business group. So this that's why business group is a key structure, is a key means setup in HR core. Based on that, now you can see that we cannot access other data. We can only access the information, only access the data which we have to be related to the company for whom we are going to implement the HR core module. If you have any confusion, please let me know so I can explain you in detail, and I can repeat the steps if you want to.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
HR, CCL, HR.
Mhm. Now I will show you here. Because under this responsibility, we didn't set any profile. Okay,
Okay.
we didn't set any profile,
Hmm.
and that's why you can see all the organization. You see here Vision Corporation. You
Hmm.
get my point? Vision Corporation is basically, see, the the application which you install na,
Hmm.
that basically is a application which have the data under Vision Corporation. So Vision Corporation is a site. Okay, is
Okay.
a site, and under Vision Corporation every organization is going to create. Vision Operation is a different site. If I will set this profile option in my responsibility, you will see only Vision Operations data. If I will set, for example, any other organization, you will see the information based on that which we are basically which we will set for that responsibility, or for an example, for a user level. So that's why I if that's why set the profile option for CCL HRMS super user. Because see, I'm going to we are going for the implementation for one of the companies, for example, Kohinoor Textile.
Hmm.
Okay. So now once the and we will go there and we will collect the requirement, we will collect the data of related to HR. And we are talking about HR core module. So in HR core module, okay, means for example, when you will ask them, okay, what are your how many employees you have, okay, what are the employee personal information, what are the employee date of birth, all the means master data, that is basically called a master data of an any organization for the employee related, means employee related master data is employee name, employee first name, employee ID, employee last name, employee age, employee means sex, employee marital status, phone number, contact, contract information, beneficiary information. So these are basically the core personal information of any employee in any organization. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
what I will do, I will collect that data. I will send them a template. They will give me the information in that Excel file, and I will scrutinize that data. And after that, I will say, okay, I want to upload this information in their HR core module.
Hmm.
So how I will do, if I will, for example, if I have this responsibility, okay, I created, so for example, CCL manager human resource responsibility means their HR manager will see their Kohinoor employee data na. He
Hmm.
want to see which data? He want to see only the Kohinoor information. He want to see only the CCL information. For an example, two managers are there. One is in CCL and one is in Kohinoor.
Kohinoor.
So in Kohinoor textile human resource manager, definitely he will see only want to see his all employees. For example, they have 5,000 employees. So he want to see only those employees who is related to Kohinoor. So definitely once I will as a HR manager, I click here. I want to see, for example, Imran data. So I will write down here Imran, and Imran information will appear to me. Currently, definitely no Imran is there. That's why it is not showing. If you see here, now all these information are here. Means these all names are related to European peoples or foreigner employees. Adams, Johns means last name, first name, and middle name is appearing. So this is Alexander is the last name, Flex is a middle name. So these are basically the employees who are related to different organizations, because this instance which you installed basically is related to all the peoples who can install this application. Keep it in mind. But whenever you are going to implement any information for means any structure for any company, then you will not see this kind of information.
Hmm.
They definitely, that information will be blank, that server is blank, database will be blank. Okay. Currently in here, what is the what is why you are seeing this information, so the all the different users who can install this application which you also installed, they can access different legislation, different uh, or countries data as well, which we discuss as what is legislation. I know you now know the when we are using the word of legislation, your mind automatically will click that okay, we are talking about legislation means we are talking some countries data, means every means UAE have their legislation, and I explain you what is legislation. Legislation is based on the every country have their own internal labor laws,
The laws, yes.
their internal taxes,
Hmm.
other funds. deduction or funds or insurance related things. These are basically, every country have their own policies. Okay, so based on that, when we will talk, we will heard the name legislation, means we are discussing that thing. So that is the difference. I hope now you will get an idea that what I am talking about the profile options.
Hmm.
If you still have any doubt, you can consult me, but or you can ask me, but let me go through more further. For example, now I will click on vision enterprise. Okay, so this is also the responsibility, means vision enterprise is a responsibility. So you can see the same name. Why? Because this responsibility also have a profile option. Now let me go into the profile option again. For example, I am here, I click on system, I will click on application, I will click on human resource, I will click on responsibility, and I write down human resource. Okay, so you can see here, these are the, see, Vision Corporation Japan. So these are the responsibilities. Let me open that responsibility which we already have. I think this one, human resource, vision enterprise. So this is the responsibility. Under this responsibility, definitely there will be a profile. I will show you that profile. Based on that profile, see, Vision Corporation. What is the responsibility? Vision Corporation. So whatever the information, data is under Vision Corporation, it will show to this responsibility. Now let me open another responsibility which you created, for example, CCL, Human Resource. This one, business group, see, vision. You didn't set on a responsibility level, but I told you in very initial stage, if the profile option is set on a site level, it will impact on all the below levels. Means it is a hierarchy, it is a level. Means this is a top, then second, then third, then fourth, fifth, and sixth. You get my point?
Yes.
But if on a site level any profile option is set, and you will set the profile option on a user level, it will override to site level. As you see that once I what I did, I created CCL HRMS. Okay, I will, what I did, I write down here CCL Pharma.
Hmm.
Even site level, on a site level, the vision corporation is there. But what I mentioned, if I will set on responsibility level or on a user level, it will automatically override vision corporation.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the basic information. For example, now let me remove this business group level. Okay, now again, let me come back to your responsibility. This one, this responsibility, means I switch. Okay, CCL. Okay, now once I click on this, your business group does not match your security profile. Now you get a little bit idea what is it is saying, because we remove the profile from the business group,
Hmm.
but there is a security profile as well. So what we did, we didn't remove that profile option from the security level stage. Let me show you. Human resource, CCL, yeah, HRMS.
Super.
Okay, and here I will write HR percentage security. Security, find here because it is already there. So once I am going to remove this as well, based on this security profile, the impact is the whole impact is going to be impact on the responsibility level. Now see CCL HRMS super responsibility again. Now you can again access all the data which you can see here. Percentage. See,
Hmm.
have now you get an idea because as I explained, Kohinoor manager or Kohinoor company want to see their data. Here, why you are viewing all the data of different legislation, because this Vision Corporation, the application which you installed, is a global application which have almost this data where you can access anywhere. I can show you one more thing uh, to explain you a little bit more. um, can you open a new window here?
Yes.
Yeah, just open a new window, tab you can say. Okay, let me show you here. Google, I want to click Google, I want to say Google here. Allah. Okay, let me, I want to see the Google. Okay. uh, or e-business, yeah, e-business suite online instance. Okay, see here, this is a one site, okay, where even you can access, you can sign up and you can access the Oracle application, means instance as well, because this is the instance which you installed in your VMware, and you installed it, and you can do update, means you are running the database as well, and you are running the application. But once if you will access this site, you will come on this site after the session and do registered yourself here. Okay,
Okay.
and do one thing, uh, you can even access only the application directly by login here.
o-
Let me for example click on here, then this application will automatically work on the internet. You can see here now.
Okay.
I give me 1 minute. I have a username of this as well. Let me try to enter that username. Let me give you fully information that you can. Yeah, this one. Okay, I have this username. Okay, it's not copying. Let me type here Kamran. Okay, ah, just give me one. Dot C0 dot dot C0928 928. Okay, C0928 and 0298. 0298 um, dot log. Anyhow, currently it is not working right now, but is dot C. Oh, it's not. Yeah, not. Oh. Yeah, it is not working. But looking on this screen, you will get an idea. What you will do, you will just do login, sign up on this site here. Okay, above a little bit. Yeah, this side, this screen. Okay.
Okay.
Once you will enter all your information, email and all this information, you can enter any Oracle CSI number, dummy number. I think it will work. And then when it's submitted, it will send you an email.
Okay.
And based on that email, you can see once I click on this login to Oracle R12.2 Vision, you can see I can access the application online as well.
Okay.
But there are many restrictions. So what you did install that application into your machine
Hmm.
directly, and based on that you are handling the database server, you are handling the application server, you are handling the vision, means the other services. But once you will log in through here, you don't have to access anything. You just click sign up, they will give you username, password, and based on that you can access the application, only application through internet.
Okay.
Yeah, so based on that, when you will do that now, you will see the same data, you will see the same data which you are looking right now over here.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is that's why you are looking the and as much data as you can right now. But once we are going for an implementation, definitely the server is new,
Hmm.
the database is fresh. Means fresh database means all the structure schema is there, tables are there predefined,
Hmm.
but there is no data in it. Means data means there will be no user information, there will be no employee information is there. So what we will do as a consultant, we will upload, we will transfer the data from the legacy system into Oracle.
Hmm.
Okay, that's why those in those scenarios, in basically there is one more information. When we will go for any implementation, definitely we have a development instance, keep it in mind, we have test instance, and we have production instance. There are three instances which used almost in all the organization wherever Oracle is going to be implement any application. So based on that, whatever the system is going, instance is going to give us, first we have a dev instance. Development means, based on the terminology, development means we have to do the development, means we have to do create the processes. We do have same like we will create the HR business group, we will create the key flag field structure, we will do all those kind of things, and based on that we will upload the data as well in the development instance. Based on development instance, we will show the information to the client, to the business, to the HR key users, and they will do say some changes. No, this process will do like that. We have to do some changes like in this process. So we will do the changes on the same development instance. After that, the ones they will do give go ahead, then we will move everything, do the same setup in the UAT instance, or you can say in a test instance.
Testing.
UAT, yeah, test instance is also a another application, but that will be the that all development instance, test instance, and production basically are the core responsibility by the database administrator.
Hmm.
They are the people who do this all setup, servers, applications, and they do the clonings on a different stages. So keeping in mind development instance, test instance, even a UAT instance, and then a production. UAT instance is the instance where you will do the testing, showing to the user on a final stage, and once they approve it, you will call it as a user acceptance test. So that is the whole documentation also be prepared on those different stages as well.
Okay.
And once everything is finalized, then everything is going to move in production. And once everything is done in production means it is logged so far, and everything is going to be go live, means now the user will do use Oracle now once the go live is done.
Hmm.
Means now after that they will not use their internal application, they will not use the legacy system, they will use Oracle only, because they will be in that position for almost 6 to 8 months time period that they learn Oracle as well. And now they will in that condition that now yes, we will create a new employee. For example, 5,000 employees are already there, which we uploaded the data. We do everything for them. We uploaded the employee information, we did the absence creation setup there, we did the payroll setup there. All the things we already done in production. Now what they have to do with effect from for example, uh, 1st July 2021, they will going to use the Oracle application, and that will be production. That will not the test instance or that. The test instance and development instance will be remain same. That will remain to the consultants. Because for example, you do you did the go live, production is ready. Now HR will definitely do some transactions and all kind of things. So based on that, once that they do that, maybe they will find some issue, maybe they find some do some error. After that, after 3 to 4 months, 6 months, now the support period will start. And in support period, we consultants do refine some processes. They will after that they will say this process need to be changed, or we want to add a new process, we want to add some new element, we want to add some new things. On based on that, again we will do not do anything directly in production, we will do in development instance. Because after every 3 months or 2 months, production become clone. Cloning is basically we will do the copy. The database administrator make a copy of production, and it will make a test instance. So we will have almost after 15 days, after 20 days, we have a fresh clone. So these are the terminology basically, Ashtiaq, I'm telling you, because these are the terminology is going to be used in projects when
Hmm.
we are going for an implementation. So you will get more ideas on these things, and you will get better knowledge when you will definitely go for uh, any implementation, or you will go for any support project. For example,
Hmm.
support projects are also be hired. They also hired peoples because the person who already have experience in implementation, they can give the support. Means in support, they don't have to, you can say, do the implementation. Means, so for example, HR core, payroll module, SSHR, or for example performance management or learning management modules are already implemented. Means setup is already done there for
Hmm.
those for the company. But now they need the person who already have the knowledge, and he have to only give us information. Means he have to give us the guideline, how to run the process, how to, what are the HR set, means other day to day activities he have to handle. Means any promotion process, payroll run, monthly payroll run is going to be run, and he is the person who is going to support them, how to run the payroll, how to run the reports. All those kind of things will also be done by the HR support consultant.
Sir, I have
Okay.
I have one
Yeah.
question, sir. After uh, production, can we edit anything
Edit, yes, we can edit, we can change things. That
as per requirement of user?
as per requirement of the user, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है. We can change things, but first, but actually most of the organization, what they have a procedure to
Hmm.
change it. The means, it is not like that you said that, or business user said no, this process is not like that and we have to do this process like that. Then a whole hierarchy chain is going to be approved it,
Hmm.
because going to do directly into production, access is not going to be given to the consultants easily. Even
Hmm.
only the super or specialist consultants have that kind of means access, so they can do the changes directly. Some of that, most of the time means we do the payroll run, and in payroll, monthly payroll run, there are some change required or element creation is there, that can be done by the consultant. But the even if a process need to be changed, that need to be approved from the top hierarchy.
Hmm.
Once the means delivery manager is there, project manager is there, business user manager will be there, their project team will be there. So they will sit and discuss, and based on the documentation, after that we can do the change.
Okay.
Yeah, directly we cannot. Mean directly consultant have no rights to do anything in production. They can do test and change in, you can say, in the test instance or in development instance, and show the user the new process. And once they approve it, then it will move into production. But directly you cannot do it, because
Okay.
because in production only HR application is not running. Means finance user is also there, supply chain user is also there. So
Hmm.
for some times, whenever we do any change, the user will impact, get impact. So that is the basically, I'm giving you the core information, which basically using and happening in the business. So you have the idea that what are the things, what are the terminologies which we used, and based on that you can get an idea of implementation plus support. So all these kind of things are there. So number one, today we discuss the profile option. In HR, we have three types of profiles, which you can see here. For example, now let me go through this HR business. Let me check this through like this. After business, yeah, HR business is there. See, I didn't select any of the levels. So what it's showing on a site level. For
Hmm.
example, see, I just enter business group and site level is there. So it only shows me at a site level. So once I uncheck it, I will click on this. It only shows me based on, now it is saying me at least select one of the profile. So
One.
what I will say, okay, set on application level, okay, and based on that show me the profiles based on the HR. So I will see now a HR business, because business group is wherever there is business group, you will find the same uh, means profiles. But these are, every option has a different impact. Okay, so only HR, whenever HR core responsibility and the module is going to be implemented, they have some profiles, and based on these three profiles, you can do and give some level to the user. So I want to just show you one more information related to the security profiles. This is security in HR application. Okay.
Mm.
Now, if you come here, I click Control F11. Let me show you. See, this is one of the security profile name. I hope you saw this security profile name under this business group, where in the security LOV when we discuss there. So that is also a different topic which we will discuss tomorrow, and I will explain you about this. Means I a little only few information that this security profile you can see here, view employee all restricted. I want to show them, I want to say that under this organization hierarchy is also a different topic. So let me explain this in detail in coming sessions, and then whatever the profile we will create here, based on that profile we will set in the system administrator in HR security profile. You
Okay.
just if you maybe get idea. So whatever the, we can create different profiles, security profiles basically over here. These are the different security profiles on an organization level, on a position level, on a payroll security level. I want to say that only um, on a supervisor level. So it is a different topic in detail, which I will discuss you. And this topic is related to the security profile option, which we can set in the business, in the responsibility level or a user level.
Okay.
Right. So today is our topic which is related to the security profile. Inshallah, we will now tomorrow we will discuss a little bit more about security profiles, and then we will I will show you now different organization screen, job screen. I will create new employees, and then we will automate almost different more topics are there. So we will discuss in tomorrow's session.
Sir,
Gigi.
this is a part of work structure or
This is a part of a work structure. This is a
okay,
part of a work structure. If
okay.
you open a document, let us open the document of that. I think which you already have training videos is there, but can you come back to the Word document which I sent last time?
Yes, sir. In download, I have the document.
Yeah, this one, the first one. Yeah, top one. Oh, not top one. That is the overview. I think
All
it's a training, and one more
yes,
document is there.
in Excel file.
So that is the project pending, but I gave you one more Word file last time.
More.
You can go into your email. Na?
Okay. Tell me,
Yeah, check there.
email is open.
Hmm. No, your email.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, from here. Yeah. Yeah,
Training
training
Zoom.
schedule. Training schedule. The below one. The below one. This one.
Okay.
In this, I think there are two attachments. Yeah, open this one. Yeah, with not Excel, verbal,
Okay.
not Excel, not Excel. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Business group, work structure,
Yeah,
organization,
work
location.
organization, location, job, position, grade, position, competencies, people group, organization hierarchies. We have to discuss this. This means under work structure, na. Basically, we already done the work structure, and under the work structure, what we have to discuss about the all these organization, job, position, grade, competencies, key flex field. And based on the work structure, we also want to discuss more in detail that how we are going to create the department, how we will create the location, job, position, grade. All these are I have to we have to discuss this now. And inshallah in coming session, now these all topics is going to be covered. Right now, what we have finalized the business group.
Okay.
Okay, so this enter and maintain, that is also we want to discuss. But if you will come on the bottom screen, the below one, you will see the system administrator session there also. This one, yeah, system administrator. So in system administrator, see, menu we discussed, profile option. See, today we discussed
Mm.
responsibility, we already discussed. Security profiles is the same, is a profile option,
Mm.
because this security profile I showed you in HR module. So this is partially, you can say 5% I just showed you. Rest I have to tell you. User, we already finalized. Now you already know how to create a user, how to create a responsibility. Okay, request group I will explain you, because once we create a responsibility, you know that we attach the request group. So you attach the request group there. So these are the very in detailed topics, which definitely required time and days. But I'm just giving you an upper means overview, and I'm giving you an overview also like that, that which is uh, already been implemented and using when the people are going for the implementation. So I don't think so that more detail is required. That is basically required when you will do start studying by yourself as well. But surely I will give you the session on functions. What is menu again? I will tell you. Concurrent program is basically related to the technical part, because whenever we want to run any program through system administrator, the concurrent program is also a one application which basically runs and it execute the programs.
Mm.
When we want to, for example, we want to attach a report, we want to run a report, how we can attach it. If we want to attach any PLSQL program, how and where we will attach it. So these kind of steps I will definitely show you. But so far we have covered almost, you see, flex fields I meant, I whole key flex field structure is completed. Descriptive flex field definitely is it is pending. I will show you. So don't worry about it. Inshallah, we will cover step by step everything.
Okay, sir.
But most of the things in system administrator, the key part, you can say, is all almost covered. Rest are just the points which we will surely discuss in coming sections as well.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है ना जी? तो
Thank you, sir.
आप यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट. तो
Okay, sir.
इंशाल्लाह प्रोग्राम है कल का सेशन करने का.
सर एक सर मैंने